Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for this Sunday night? It's not actually Sunday, it's Friday, but fuck it. Friday night, I'm taking y'all downtown to the motherfucking Bone Zone.
Welcome home, I speak. Very well.
We've got a few things to do, as well.
Touch the
Oh,
darkness within me.
I just emoted on her.
Take no-
Let's see, so we can get one. Do I want more decks, or do I want to increase my motherfucking spin? I feel like spinning is good. But at the same time, being able to actually kill stuff with the spin might be better.
Farewell.
So for now, let's do that. Oh, I want to check something. Yeah, our hollowing is at 99. I wasn't sure, but I figured we would get more prunes, like, as your hollowing increases, but I guess not. So that's a little tad bit disappointing. Oh, hello. You've got some people to talk to.
Oh, and we meet again.
Hello,
We
Henri.
spoke before on the road of sacrifices. Henri, the restorer.
Oh my god, it
I'm
is
well pleased
Henri.
to see you safe.
What a weird...
We reached the Cathedral of the Deep, but Aldrich's coffin was empty.
Indeed it
The
was.
man must have left for his true home. The little doll in the empty coffin told me. Aldrich is said to hail from Irithyll in the Boreal Valley, an ancient fabled city. A pilgrim told me that the city lies beyond Farron Keep, and so becomes our destination. Aldrich's honest home is Irithyll in the Boreal Valley, an ancient fabled city. A pilgrim told me that the city lies beyond Farron Keep, and so becomes our...
Okay, let's see if Horse has anything to say. Oh, I hadn't considered that. Alright, now you're repeating dialogue. Alright, so... You got a few little chores. Oh, hello.
Well, hasn't it been some time?
I like your hat, but I don't like your mask.
Remember me? I slipped you those red eyes some time ago.
Yep.
You're making quite an effort of it, so I thought you might like to know. If you yearn for a proper red-eye orb, one that is uncracked, then kill the Dark Wraith, survivor of the land swallowed by darkness. He has been a prisoner for many ages in the deepest cell in all Lothric. I can see it in your eyes. If you didn't invade, didn't pillage, whatever would you do?
I don't know, get a job.
If you fancy a
Maybe like
proper
touch
red-eye,
grass.
I can see it in your
Something
eyes.
gross like that. Boring, really, is what we're talking about. Imagine having, like, a life. Ugh. I would never. Let's also see what's up with everyone. Do I wanna... I can pick up an ember.
Ashen one.
Embers will always be useful.
That is good, wasn't he?
I don't think we picked up any Estus shards recently. Can't reinforce our weapon. Well, actually, we will be able to after one of our pit stops.
Oh, and
Anything from you that I feel like I need? The Knight's armor is pretty cool, but I've already got the superior drip in the form of the Fallen Knight's gear.
Speak thy desire, honorable lord.
You keep calling me Lord of Hollows, but I don't know what that means.
Till we meet again.
Of course. Bye-bye. Now we could do something really dumb, which is to try and give our blind friend a Braille Tome of the Deep, which I mentioned before. The Abyss/Darkness that the Abyss Watchers fight against is a very real thing, warded off by the fires, which is why we need to rekindle it. And she has mentioned that she can feel it gnawing away at her. So perhaps introducing her to some more of it is a bad idea. Potato. Hello, Eris. How are you doing today? There's a few stops we need to make today before we get started proper with the spooky, scary skeletons. First and foremost, I need to go talk to a friend. If you remember last time we were in the Cathedral of the Deep, you're making dinner? Nice. How are you? I'm doing alright, and by that I mean I am exhausted, but okay. This weekend today was the Black-Eyed Susan races. Tomorrow is Preakness, their G1 races for horses. And I am planning to film them. So I went and scouted a location today. But first I had an MRI in the morning. Then I came back, went to scout, and while there, my tachycardia was playing up. So that was annoying. So then I took a nap. Then I had to do some schoolwork, and then I'm playing games. So overall, like, good. My guy, you're getting really into those horse races. I suppose. It's just kind of neat to go watch some horses run. I'm not gambling on it. Is it because of the Horse Girl anime? Yes and no. I definitely became more interested after the anime, but the horses and the races and stuff are a completely separate thing. Oh my god, lol. Yeah. I'm fine with saying, yeah, I wasn't interested. If someone said, do you want to go to a horse race track before, I would have said no. But after, I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll watch one. That would be cool. And then watching them run and just kind of actually seeing them. Oh, hello!
Anyone at all?
We've been interrupted by a familiar-sounding voice. If you remember last time, Patches had somehow Horse Girl anime resurrecting horse racing for the new generation. You jest, but legitimately it has. I think I've talked about we're going to go ahead and talk to Siegfried, and then I'll get back to this.
I know that voice. Just how long has it been?
Hey, and we can tell it is Siegfried because he recognizes us.
I'm loath to admit it, but I've been had. Someone's...
Yo, Nate, what up?
Did you happen to see it anywhere?
I'm really mad we can't look all the way down into the pit to see naked Siegfried.
Oh, my armor.
Hey, Nat, how you doing? Having a good day so far?
Deepest gratitude. I, Siegfried of Katarina, salute you. With my trusty suit of armor, I'll be out of here in a jiffy. Until we meet again, comrade.
Until then, you beautiful onion bitch. I love you.
No need to work with my trusty. Until we...
I fucking love him. But there are two things. One, I missed my eyeball with my eye drops. Dumbass. You need to do that. Do 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 do. Do do. Let's see. Is it Fahrenheit Perimeter, I think? Mix not a great day for the pain, but I did get a bunch of shit done. Hell yeah, I also got a bunch of shit done. Despite the fact that my tachycardia was playing up and I had an MRI in the morning and uh, just overall annoying stuff. But yeah, I'm glad that, despite the pain, you're soldiering on and getting what you need to done. But for the horse races, one, I cannot stress enough that the track is literally across the road from where I live. Or at least from where my dad lives. I think I've told you my parents are separated and I go between houses, which is why my audio quality switches sometimes, because I'm in different rooms. So my dad literally lives across from the racetrack, and it's a very nice, they've got a restaurant and bar. It's like a whole day out, and it's just across the road. You can literally just walk there. And it's really cool because every week they'll have races going, and it's just a fun time. But the place where they usually hold the Preakness, which is like one of the big races in America, is what is it? Pimlico is currently getting renovations done, so they're using this track this year. So it's a huge event. So like we're gonna be stuck basically at the house the entire time if we don't go there because of all the cars parking and everything. You don't even know where the nearest racetrack is. Maybe Sudbury. But we will be going. We can just walk to go see it, so that's one thing we could do. And then also, or my brother's coming over, and we're gonna have like a cookout, which is gonna be good. Have a nice day. I think you're the only person I know who has been to one. Yeah, that's partly why I wanted to go. It's like, yeah, it's a dying industry. Uh, it really is, unfortunately. Speaking of it dying, while we are having the Preakness here this year, due to like political favor and commerce, uh, if they're going to have one race like in the state, they want it to be at Pimlico because it's in Baltimore, which is like a city major thing. But the track itself sucks. They don't have like housing and stuff for the jockeys, the trainers. They have to bust the horses up, but because it's more central to the people who want to go, a lot of horse people are anti-racing. Eh? I don't entirely get why. I'm against poor conditions related to racing, but horses were born to fucking run. Like, there's no other way to put that. That's what they do. Um, yeah, but anyways, the racetrack near me is being shut down after this year. It will no longer be an active racetrack, which is also why I'm like, yeah, I gotta go to this. And it's interesting. I was saying that Pimlico doesn't really have the things that the trainers, the horses need, but because it's in Baltimore, it's much easier for consumers, gamblers, whatever, to get there, uh, which means that naturally that's where they want it to be held. So this track will be closed down, but because the horse racing, like, federation or whatever they call it, is this place is like top of the line facilities for the trainers, the horses, all of that. The only real downside to it is like its location, as I said. Not a lot of people come out to it. But because it has all of these amenities, the trainers and staff want it to stay open as a training center, and that's what it will be. So there will be no official races, but I will be able to essentially walk across the road and watch them training the horses, which will be cool as well. So yeah, but Preakness is tomorrow, so I will be going to that. I'm gonna film it with my actual camera. Just like Horse Girl anime. Just like Horse Girl anime, yeah. He built a wall! He's gonna try to make me pay for it, you fucking rat. Not on your life. But yeah, as I've said a couple times on stream, I am a film student. I have a nice camera and stuff. So I figured it would be good practice as well for filming. I've picked out a good location as well. I just gotta hope that it doesn't get overrun by people and I'm no longer able to use it. But I plan on going there, the camera, and practicing, just making sure I've got the zoom, the focus, all of that down. So it'll be fun. Plus, just recording something that happens. But yeah, so that's my day tomorrow. And then, as I said, traffic and stuff is going to be god awful. No one's going to be able to really go in or out of town for a little while. So my brother is also going to be here. Yeah, we learned how horses' legs look when they run because of cameras. Yeah, technically the first film was a horse running, and they achieved that by using several cameras placed around the track at different points that would be, I forget if they used a tripwire or what, but as the horse was running, it would set off each camera. And that's how it was originally a bet that horses move so fast that there are points where like all of their hooves are off the ground. And yes, they do run that fast. So yeah, just kind of cool, interesting facts, and yeah, it's going to be a good time. As I was saying, my brother's going to be here, and he's going to bring some meats and stuff, and we're going to have ourselves a little barbecue most of the day, and then when the main races start, we're going to walk over, set up our little pirate spot.
Oh, hello, you're back.
And film some horses. It's going to be a good time.
Tis good, wasn't he?
So, needless to say, I will not be streaming tomorrow. Boom, and with that, we have the Farron Greatsword plus 2. Meaning it does a lot more damage. That's why some paintings of running horses look really goofy. They didn't actually know how the leg positions. Yeah. Let's see. So I did that. Upgraded my sword. Talked to Anri. I was very annoyed because I talked to the NPC and they did introduce themselves as Anri. And now I'm like, fuck. I'm sorry for trying to pronounce it like it should be. Because the voice actor doesn't know. And I'm still gonna call them Anri. Whatever. I'm not petty, you're petty. Shut up. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got planned. Yeah. So now we move on to oh, what's this? I hope you have fun filming horses. I will. Anrican Abyss Walk. Shut up. I will be one filming with high quality camera, and then also I'm gonna see if I can get someone to record with their phone. And if I do, I'm probably going to upload it maybe to this channel, maybe not, maybe unlisted, and I will share that with you guys, which will be fun. But back to the matter at hand. Welcome to the Karthus Catacombs. Now, the Abyss Watcher's boss room is right next to this catacomb. And we know that where they are, the Abyss must be near, because that's their whole thing. They fight against the Abyss. Which should be very concerning for us. But more concerning is spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons and such an awful fright. Making noise and rocking, do. We got some skeletons. Did one of them jump off? I think one of them jumped off. Skelengons. That's right! Oh yeah, here they come! Wait, let's see if I can get them to jump. The other one's not chasing. Coward! Face me! Yeah! Welcome to the Bone Zone, motherfucker! And did he try? Oh my god, does he try? I'll get you, He-Man! Oh, have any of you seen the trailers for the live-action He-Man? I was about ready to fucking scream because of what they did to my boy Skeletor. If you haven't seen it, don't, because Skeletor shows up and he has a really deep voice. It's all scary, and I'm like, you motherfuckers. Why would they do that? Why would they get rid of the voice? The Skeletor voice. The iconic one that everyone knows. It doesn't matter if you've never seen He-Man. Everyone knows Skeletor. Helicopter, helicopter. Forget. Do you get back up? I don't know if your eyes were glowing, but let's go take care of this archer. Because they're annoying me. Alright, let's see. Anyone want to get back up? No? Good. Those two are waiting patiently. Yeah, it's just the papyrus voice? What? You mean like from fucking Undertale? Because you do know which one came first, I assume. I assume this is a bit. So be on the lookout for those when you come through here, because they will fuck you up. I'm aware. Yeah, I just had to. You never know with kids these days. Some people genuinely are genuinely imbeciles. Everyone always gives Papyrus the Skeletor voice. I mean, yeah. He does have the vibe. Is there anything else here? Everyone's watching to see what you do. Oh, you know what I should do? I should do What's Up, but not the Four Non-Blondes version. I should do the fucking internet He-Man, the Hey Ya Ya version. And so crazy times when I'm lying in bed just to get it out of what's in my head. And I'm feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I'll take a deep breath and I get real high and I feel the top of my lungs. What's going on? And I'll say, hey, yeah, 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 yeah. I say, hey, what's going on? And does he try? Oh my God, do I try? I try all the time in this institution. And does he pray? Oh my God, do I pray? I pray to sing for revolution. And I say, yeah, 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 yeah. I say, what's going on? The classics. So you can see that they turn invisible while rolling. That is something unique to these enemies. We can also get that ability as well. But it is important to note that just because they're invisible does not mean you can't hit them. Likewise, there are two separate ones. Mike barely holding on to those high notes. Lanao. Damn. Lanao. I wasn't really going for high notes, or super high notes. It was a high octave, but does he try? Years in my life is still trying to get up this great big hill of hope. Whatever.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Unfortunate.
It was funny, don't
Have
worry.
you seen
Hell
my
yeah.
companion, Horace? To my shame,
I
I
have
was set up
not.
by a trap, and we've become separated.
Have you tried
I've not
playing
been able to
Marco
find
Polo
him
with him?
since.
Ah, wait, no. That one.
Yes, Horace is a valiant knight. He can look after himself, no question. He's probably searching for me right now, with twice the resolve. If you happen upon him, please tell him that I remained in the catacombs. Please send him word. May the flame...
May the flames guide your way.
Upon Horace, and will please, may the...
There you are. Woo-hoo-hoo. Marco Polo, more like Marco YOLO, more like Marco... I didn't quite catch that. We love a game of Marco. Have you ever tried talking without doing a hung? Like, it's difficult, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure I could communicate pretty well without it. You know? That would sound rude or dismissive, but I think I'm just built different. I think people are just complaining. I think, you know, people are just being dramatic. I think I could make do. And we have looped back around to where we first came in. Huzzah! Huzzah! And that was much rejoicing. Which means, of course, we go back up before continuing our route. We're more or less just kind of exploring right now. Hey. Mother... fucker. I didn't know they could parry this spin. They can parry the fucking spin move? Terrifying that that's even possible. Like, I know I can be stunned out of it, but it's such a long animation that, like, they can just parry it at any time. I have never had that happen to me before. Genuinely, like, in shock. I can't believe they did that. And what do we get for our trouble? Soul of a Nameless Soldier. Woo! Useless! Well, not useless, but damn near. Let us continue down. The bones. Look at it rolling. He got a mind of his own. Look at him go. I wonder if someone could set up bone racing in Dark Souls 3. I'm sure it's possible. You could hear it coming for us. Later. You got eggs. She got it. She knows how to use them. So the way these giant skeleton boulders work are that they follow a certain path, and they will go back and forth over that path until you kill a summoner. The ones that control them, you can tell who they are because they have stupid little hats on. And by doing so, the next time they collide into an object, they will break apart. So that is good for us. Went ahead and did that. Straight ahead, we can see a bonfire. So we're going to try working our way over there. Don't talk about their hats. That's fashion, baby. And this motherfucker will send souls in jars. And you'll notice he has glowing white eyes. Certain enemies, skeleton enemies, will have that. Oh, there's another one. And what that means is they do not stay down. They will get up and revive one time after you kill them. And it's awful, and I hate it. This room is annoying. You can see there is a few, mighty few, pots scattered around, and some of them contain that spell. Those little skulls that will track you down, and it sucks. I think specifically it's like in a grid pattern. Like I think this one is one that has it. Nope. Okay, it's random. So, yeah. So I like to just go through kind of being simultaneously aggressive and also kind of doing it just a little bit at a time. So as to not run out of stamina and not be able to run away. There's no real reason to throw away a bunch of HP. Especially considering this is a rather dangerous area, all things considered. The skeletons give a lot of people trouble with their ability to do long combos, travel distances, lunges. I know they certainly gave me trouble my first time, especially the ones with the twin swords and the cloaks. They have combos that just keep going. And that's where they really shine, is motherfucking traps. The flippy boys. The flippy boys. But we picked up something. Let's go ahead and look at it. So this is the ring that allows you to also turn partially invisible while rolling. Ring worn by warriors of the Sand Kingdom Karthus. Slightly boosts dexterity and obscures the wearer while rolling. The sword technique of Karthus allows for fluid movements with a curved sword. Masters of the technique are said to dazzle their opponents by moving as weightlessly as a grain of sand. They live for their High Lord Wolnir, conqueror of most kingdoms known to their people. Wolnir. I'm sure we'll hear that name again. They've got curved swords. Tee-hee. Oh, he didn't like that one. And here I was like, yeah, I'll lure him into the arrow trap. That'll be fun. No, he got 2 hits on me, and it didn't even kill him once. So now that we've killed him twice, he should stay down. You two are going to get up. Go on. Or not 2, but... The reason I'm using overhead swings is because it has a bit more stun on it. Is that the rat room? That's the rat room. Okay, okay. Hello there, my angel in the darkness, my shadow in the corner of the morgue. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Cannot think, I cannot dream tonight. Where'd you get the outfit from, dude? This is a collection of different ones. I just had like a moment of dissociation where I go, wait a minute, do I have a webcam on? Because I'm also wearing, in real life, I am wearing a hospital gown, because I had an MRI this morning. But the Fallen Knight armor you can retrieve from the Farron, also, hello, new person, named Cass. You can retrieve from the Farron Swamp, the antiquated gloves as well. And then the worker trousers drop from the Dreglings, or whatever they're called, in the undead settlement. In real life, you're wearing the same armor set. Yeah. And then the sword that I'm using is the Farron Greatsword that you get from the Abyss Watchers. So that's my getup. Come on. See if we can't lure you away. Go ahead and do our fucking Beyblade maneuver. Oh. If they have red eyes, do they recongeal? They slurp themselves back together? Nope. Okay. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Yeah, the spin move really does just make things a lot easier against most foes that can't. Apparently, it's just super parryable, which I didn't know, which kind of has put in a dampener. I don't think the Flimp Masters. Way to just spoil the surprise, dude. There is a notorious enemy. trying to remember which way he goes. I think we go this way to get to the bonfire. Yeah. What did I do? You didn't do anything. I was looking down the hole and saying, way to ruin the surprise, dude, because a enemy revealed itself through the hole. A very notorious enemy that is not nearly as scary in Dark Souls 3 as it was in Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls. Being the bone wheel skeleton. Spin the wheel! Motherfucker, I'm about to get hit, aren't I? The bone wheel skeletons were notorious in Dark Souls 1 for having several hits in their combo, and by several, I mean like a machine gun. If you tried to block them, it would chew through your stamina and kill you anyway. So your only real option was to dodge them. I just remembered who we're going to get invaded by in a little bit. Also, I'm quickly going to switch to my... Yep, there you are. My flame sword. Because it, of course... Wheels of Pain! Spin the wheel! Rattle me bones! I'm looking up at the ceiling because there's all these motherfucking slimes. You gonna... There he goes. God, I can hear the bondler. I can hear the bonder rolling around in my ear so fucking loudly. It seems like it's right there. And I keep turning around, despite the fact that I know it doesn't. I keep expecting to turn around and it be like Elden Ring, where it has decided to change directions now. And is now pursuing me down a hallway. As you can see there, these guys are nothing now. They are weak little babies. When I get to play Dark Souls 1 and I can show you what they used to be, you will understand they were probably the most dangerous enemy in the entire game. And I do not say that lightly. They could fuck you up, basically, no matter your build. They were a universal terror. There we are. Let's burn you. Is your buddy gonna drop down now? There we go. And then the last bone wheel. I don't think there... Oh no, there is a slime. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to hold it up. Let you drip. There's a few more slimes around we want to take out. It's really easy. This is a decent trap because they expect you to be whisper bone wheel skeleton into a room full of Soulsborne fans and watch the entire crowd shudder. Yeah, this is a pretty fun trap because after clearing out the entire room, you're probably like, alright, finally I can go pick up whatever this is. And if you're not careful, they will just drop on you, and then the other one drops behind, and it can become kind of dicey. But we picked up a new ring. Let's check it real quick. The Karthus Blood Ring. Ring worn by warriors of the Sand Kingdom, Karthus. Boost rolling invincibility at the cost of defense. The sword technique of Karthus allows for fluid movements with a curved sword. Masters of the technique are said to dazzle their opponents by moving as weightlessly as a grain of sand. Okay, so that's the same description. So what it does is it gives you bonus iframes or invincibility frames while rolling. And I'm not sure if I want to equip it over my HP ring because it does limit your defense. But as I've said before, I'm probably not gonna be investing too heavily in my HP. So I may want the defense, or I might want more rolling maneuverability. I haven't quite decided yet. Okay, so that's a very special room. Which one of these does more at this point? 282, 260. It still does more. The Fire Claymore still does more than my twice upgraded Ultra Great Sword. It's insane how much damage the Fire Claymore does. It's easy to see why, like, people say it is the end-all be-all best weapon. Anyways, we're gonna go fight a special boy that I hate fighting. And he spawns right there, where it is a little bit difficult. Ow. I honestly don't know if I'll be able to beat him. He is very fucking tough. He is wearing the Shield of Iron Knight Tarkus, or the Armor of Iron Knight Tarkus from Dark Souls 1, which is one of the most powerful ones, and for some reason that also means that Dark Souls 1 poise works for him. We're going to see if we can lure him out to where there is... Not quite. Yeah, he is insanely difficult. You saw, even when I did hit him, it was doing barely anything. He is a monster. I'm gonna re-equip my Spin to Win, though, see if I have any more luck with that. I'm gonna fight him one more time. Slushies and bongles. Yeah. So the way to progress is you need to have faith in the spin move. That's what I'm saying. Round 2, baby cakes. Oh, is the rat gonna chase me? No? And all the other rats will try to chase me. Come on, I keep wanting to call him Tarkus, but it's Sorig. And his weapon is the Fume Ultra Greatsword from Dark Souls 2, which is also a busted piece of kit. Fuck this fucking guy and everything he has, because they're all bullshit. Gotta have faith in the spin move! Fuck! I got him down to half health. I think I can do it. I think we can get him. Sorcery from Ulasil, Land of Ancient Gold Sorceries. Chameleon. Karma, 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 chameleon. I think we give it one more try. Right? Like, I can do this. I can take Sorig. I usually just avoid him, but I want some of that stuff that he's got, and in order to get a lot of the cool things in this game, you do have to beat invaders, invading NPCs, such as Alva, which makes it a little bit annoying to get some of the cooler sets of armor, but at the same time, they're in the game, you can get them, and they're really good, so of course they're going to be difficult, right? Beef has such large eyeballs. Wow, it's crazy. Oh, fuck. Like, I can definitely do it. It's just a matter of how much resources I'm willing to put in. He's already basically one-shotting me. How much will my HP lower? Ooh, 30. No, that's a big hit, actually. You just gotta believe. Yeah. No, I believe. All I've got to do is believe in me. I'm low on embers, but that's okay because we have both the Shrine Maiden, or whatever the fuck her name is, the old woman, as well as the embers from Grey Rat that we can pick up. Oh, it didn't let me roll. Motherfucker. The stun time on that is insane. Ugh. Alright, that put me in kind of a little bit more doubt. Because if I can't even move after one hit, then he's guaranteed to basically get another. Hey, you're back. But we do need to go get our stuff. So... trying to remember how the invasions work. I think you have to defeat them before... Can you throw something at them? Just don't get hit. Damn! You're right, Snaris. Putting that into practice this time. Oh, hey. What's up, Swamp Puppy? Not Swamp, sorry, Sewer Puppy. Alright, last Ember. I think, we do have to defeat them. I don't usually find toward Sorig too difficult, like, not easy, but... No, he's very not easy. What the fuck are you talking about? I might have more luck fighting him out there. Let's see if I can lure him out a bit, have a little bit more room to play with him. That was lucky that he did the shield. Yeah, I can't even dodge. If it gets one hit off, you're fucked. Not everyone is a pro gamer, Eris. I think speed is important against Sorig. Alright, fine, I'll change to a oh wait, no, I'm out of embers. How do I want to play this? He's got a ridiculously high, shield. The reason I like the Ultra Great Swords is because they have that stun. In my opinion, lol. Yeah, we get it. You are so awesome and cool, Eris. We're gonna quickly travel to Firelink Shrine. See if we can upgrade. I usually just dodge an attack when he does that slow overhead. Yeah. And then we are going to Soul the Crystal Sage. We don't really need that. You might as well just pop it, right? Yeah. Beacons of the Deep, I don't think we get anything interesting, but I'll check because I forgot to. Can't wait for Eris to stream and show us how Sorig is done. Let's do that. And then I want to see... can I... Yes, I can reinforce my fire sword. So now we do even more bullshit. I don't know how to stream lol. You also don't know how to tell the truth. Fucking man. I don't have trouble against Sorig. Fuck you. He's meant to be trouble. Man. I'm not salty, you're salty. I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, Eris, why don't you go hop on it and help out if he's so easy? I mean, you could, but I'm not going to do... as much as I'd like Eris to join me, I think I'm going to have them, if they're willing to, join for the DLC, as I did with Bloodborne. because there's a lot to talk about with the main story, or with the base game. The DLC is a little bit less so. Like, there's some important lore stuff, but it's stuff that really harkens back to older Souls games, so, like... Rats, we are the rats. But yeah, when I do the DLC, I might, if Snaris is down, if you're down, Snaris, to do the DLC co-op, that'll be fun. Especially, motherfucking Midir. Okay, so I can get 2 hits. Ooh. Uh-oh. But here isn't too bad, just very long. Yeah, that's why I think it'll be really fun co-op, because then it can be even longer. Yep, so we defeated Sorig using the bullshit sword. There you go. Yeah. It doesn't feel as good doing it. Enemies lose more stamina when guarding attacks. I gotta get Eris a Vita so they can play PS4 from bed. Oh my god. No, don't tempt them. Don't let them know that. So the Night Slayer shield or ring is great for taking down people that like to hide behind their shields, such as Sorig, who has a bad habit of it. Also, Midir's theme could be classified as a waltz. It's a multi-stage aerobic exercise, I think you'll find. Wait a minute. Is the Fitness Gram Pacer test a waltz? It's a multi-staged song that requires movements, and it gets faster as it goes. What's the I know that's important. Let me just look up the exact definition of vaults. No, I don't give a shit about your fucking AI. Times where the couples continuously rotate as they move across the floor, characterized by a stroke. That is not correct. Triple meter, often written 3/4 times, so it's 1 point per measure. Style. could technically be qualified, yes. You'd have to do a little bit of change, I think, to make it fit exactly. But it does count as a volt. Should be in 3/4, probably. Yeah. But that shouldn't be too hard to do. That is some cursed information. Look at this fucking aura farmer. I quite like Medivh's theme. I have not actually fought Medivh because when I got the DLC, I was on New Game Plus, and I just haven't played through on a new character to a point where I really wanted to deal with the DLC. So it would actually be my first time fighting Medivh. Which of course means I will need to stock up on embers, because we know how it ain't easy being a small family aura farmer. You can listen to the theme on YouTube. No, I've heard the theme, but I haven't actually fought him. Oh. That's my power after defeating Sorig. My power level has gone beyond what could be conceived by mere mortals. Oh well, we can fight them together. Well, yeah. That'll be fun. I think co-oping a dragon will be a lot of fun. I like Orphan of Kos, but I think Medivh is a little bit tankier than that. I'm pretty sure he has quite a bit more going on. Orphan of Kos is difficult because of the movement and stuff, but I think Medivh is basically just a big damage blob. Hey, what up?
Oh, hello. We meet again.
Yes, we do.
Have you seen Horace anywhere?
Now that you mention it, I haven't.
Oh, yes, I see. I've searched high and low, with no luck. Perhaps he's left the catacombs.
Why would he do that?
Oh, Horace.
I say Orphan is more difficult than Medivh. I can't really judge Eris. Medivh is just a long fight. Yeah, that's what I really want out of a co-op fight. I don't want it to be necessarily, like, difficult, but I want it to be more, we're locked in team
Horace,
stuff.
Where have you run off to? Have you abandoned me?
Yeah. I think it'll be a lot of fun to do that co-op. Well, actually, there is something that we can do since we're going this way. Are they going to go ahead and spawn? No? When are they going to start? There they go. So this is colloquially known as the Bone Zone. It is a great spot for PvP and people that don't know about the trap. it is really fun to drop them off. But also, just the sheer amount of fucking skeletons they send at you across the bridge can be very intimidating until you realize that it just takes one hit. You only need to swing your sword once. Oh, what's this? I did make sure to open up the shortcut, right? I did pull the... Yeah, I pulled the lever. I levitated. Levitated. But yeah, that is Carthus Catacombs, or at least what we're going to see of it for this moment. We will go deeper in, but we have someone to talk to first. Are you ready? Some kind of skull with a crown that's been made into a cup, a goblet, and the abyss is crawling forth. Welcome to the darkness, everyone. Did you drink Mountain Dew out of that skull cup? No, I do not actually like Mountain Dew. Looking, we got like some slope up to the wall there. But there's an item here. Hey, buddy! He's so big, he probably weighs a skeleton. One could say that. So we don't really do much damage to him. This is, in fact, High Lord Volnir, the guy we were told about. And he'll summon little guys. Not too difficult. I'm trying to get to where I can actually... Oh, he's doing this already. Aren't you feeling special, huh? He can summon flippy boys, so beware. Yeah, I know. Bone sword. No, no, please. Fuck. No, let me out. You do not want to get caught underneath him. You can see that there is a shadow behind him. And it's important to note that we are not actually damaging him, really. What we're doing is we're attacking these glowing, holy rings and bracelets that he has on. Ooh, he hit me that time. Oh, he's gonna summon again, you rat. Destroy his bling. Exactly. We are literally stealing his drip. Or destroying his drip. It's drip or drown, and brother, the abyss is an ocean. It is very important you do not fall behind him. Because, he will just... Can you give me your other hand, bro? If you get into the darkness beside him, you will just fucking die. It is the abyss. Go. Dude, give me your fucking hands. Oh, I'm very close to the wall here. Oh, fuck. I was not looking at my HP. I can't believe I just fucking lost to Wolnir. That's embarrassing. Ugh. Even if I was fucking around, it's like, damn, I can't... That's kind of sad. Died to Bone Daddy, rip. Yeah, he's really not what we would call a difficult boss. Looks like you got boned. Yeah, but lore-wise, Wolnir is fascinating. He is a warlord from a sand kingdom that conquered a bunch of tribes. And he discovered the power of the abyss and used it to conquer all of these different tribes and stuff, but he found that it's consuming him. So he has I forget exactly how it happened, but he discovered 3 holy, like, oh, that's way too early. But he discovered these 3 holy bracelets, whatever, as well as a sword that is holy, and they help to keep the abyss at bay. So when you fight him, he is literally crawling out of the abyss because it is trying to consume him. Oh, I thought I would. His holy drip protects him. It really does. I'm going to go for this arm first, actually. Because this is the one that gives me more trouble. Go. And he's going to move forward a bit. Oh, he's crawling forward quite a bit. And every time we break it, he starts to get pulled back again. No, 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 no. Yeah, so we actually showed quite a bit off the first time we fought him. He really doesn't have much going on. I've already almost defeated him. It's probably going to take like another hit or two. Yeah, there we go. Bye! And what's really cool about this boss is that you don't actually kill him. Instead, you just destroy his holy protection, and he is dragged away by the abyss to be devoured. So, fucking sucks, man. Pretty cool character, though. Really shows the nature of the abyss. Just don't get ganked by his Skelegang. Yeah, and also don't have him constantly hiding his fucking right hand. Normally, fighting him is a lot more like the second fight I did, where I just kind of blitzed through it without any real difficulty. That's how the fight usually goes, but alas, he decided to actually show off a bit. So I think that's probably... Well, I'm a little annoyed that I died. I think it's actually probably pretty good that I got to show off more of what he does. Because he is a cool boss. I like him a lot. Has Henri or Anri moved on? Yes. Yes, they have. Which means we... Oh, fuck. I am so lucky. Scorleton. How many times have I just, without paying attention, just waltzed off of ledges this playthrough? Because, like, it's a lot. Let me come in here. Hello there! This guy's really funny, because you can stand here and he'll run up, but the moment you go over there, he will turn around and start backtracking down the stairs until he leashes. So you can do that, get a few swings in on him, and then just prepare to repeat over and over again. He's kind of a fucking clown. Oh! You can do a regular combo against him. And still do the flip. Hey, bozo. You're not gonna stick the mimic on him? No. Full honesty, I am not good at doing that. I will get myself killed. So there is a funny strat you can do that involves triggering a mimic and then kiting it to fight him, which will, of course, then you get to see which one is stronger, which is always fun. It's always fun to have things fight for you in Dark Souls. One such instance that I love is Dark Souls 1, Iron Knight Tarkus versus the Iron Golem. But that chest over there, you can already see it kind of opening up a little bit to show his teeth, is a mimic. And what people will often do is trigger it so that it will start following the player, go down, and then try and get it to aggro on the demon. Amazing chest ahead. You're goddamn right. Oh la la. If Eris gets on face cam, they could do the amazing chest ahead joke, or amazing chest, whatever corner they put the cam in. Amazing chest, bottom right. Actually, I can still say, wait, no, Eris, I forget, are you a service top or are you a bottom? I can still say amazing chest, bottom. The joke can still be made. Or amazing chest, top. Whatever, you get it. You get to brag about your snitties, and I get to make stupid jokes. Depends on what Noah wants, lol. Damn, service switch. You're fucking submissive, but I'm usually a top. Okay. Sure you are. What's it like being the, oh god, I had a joke and then I realized it didn't quite work because you're not a polycule. I was gonna say, what's it like to be the papa of the polycule? Making sure everyone's getting along and doing all the things to take responsibility, being the responsible one. But you're not a polycule. You fucking Noah and you sitting in a tree, Kissing. I'm so good at that would be me, Lamau. I am so good at the relationship jokes. You can tell I'm so funny and knowledgeable. Did everybody bring their latex today? Alright, good. Or, sorry, we're gonna have to replace the latex with something else. Turns out there's an allergy. So, no more latex play. Sorry, guys. I don't think there's any hidden walls here. Growing up, you can't see the writing on the walls. Growing up, you don't even need to touch the ground. If I had a nickel for every time I helped a poly partner through a rough breakup, I'd have 10 cents. Is there a trap? I don't think there is, but it always feels like, this is too easy. We go out here. And there's a whole new area. But we're not quite done. Bonfire Mimic, listen. Maybe not a mimic, but could you imagine, like, just putting a hole right here? In this economy, Nat, increase your rates. For real, dog. And we get the Old Sage's Blindfold and the Witch's Ring. Attire of pyromancers of the Great Swamp, particularly favored by old sages. The large blindfold blocks out unnecessary light, allowing one to observe a pyromancy's true essence. The flame reveals all and obscures all. This was worn by, is it Logarius? I wonder if this sage was a top or bottom. We'll have to ask. In hell. And then here it is, the Witch's Ring. The Witch of Laurentius, yeah. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters, scorched by the flame of chaos, taught humans the art of pyromancy and offered them this ring. Greatly boosts pyromancies. Every pyromancy is familiar with the parable that tells of the witches espousing the need to fear the flame, teaching the art of pyromancy to men in hopes they might learn to control it. I forget, was it the witch's ring that let you talk to the fair lady? Or was it a different ring? V is definitely a top. Shut the fuck up, Nat. The witch. Okay, okay. Oh, hey, dude. Dude's all frowny. But we have a lot of souls. Shall we travel back to Firelink motherfucking Shrine? Take a look around. Phone keyboard too small. Skill issue. Get smaller fingers. I don't think we unlock... Oh, we do get Big Hat Logan's hat. Enormous hat that completely obscures the face belonged to twin gurus known as the Crystal Sages. So first, we've killed a Crystal Sage. That means there is another somewhere. The pair are said to be successors to the great sage Logan, and his big hat is a symbol of their pedigree. And also, Crown of Wolnir, the Karthus Conqueror. Once upon a time, such things were bequeathed judiciously to each of the rightful lords, and ground their crown, their rightful lords, until Wolnir brought them to their knees and ground their crowns to dust. Then the crowns became one, and Wolnir, the one High Lord. So his crown is literally an amalgamation of crowns. Lloyd's shield ring, given to the knights in the Way of White, picks Allfather Lloyd's Shield of Cast, boosts damage absorption when HP is full. Much time has passed since the worship of Lloyd was common in the Way of the White. The clerics of Kareem had always strongly asserted that Lloyd was a derivative fraud, and that the Allfather title was self-proclaimed. Right. Always believed that. So... nothing terribly interesting there.
Oh, and in one piece. You can keep them as...
Right, we need to go further in to start that.
Speak honorable. Our lord, knowest thou of he is hollow.
Yeah, here we are.
And will join thee in wedlock.
We're getting married?
A fellow of mine guides him at this moment. When the time is ripe, thou mayst make thy salutations. For what lord taketh no spouse?
Oh my god. See? And y'all thought it couldn't be done. Y'all thought that Nazalia, the she-wolf, was gonna die alone with no one to smooch with her big old lips, but
Our lord and liege.
that, yeah, you're going down. We're gonna get ourselves a hunk of man meat, and we're gonna have him put his sword in our bonfire, and then we'll rekindle something, alright. Anyways.
Back again, I see. Perfect timing, too.
Yeah, that's a fucking phrase. Tick adapted on turn right weapon invisible. Cast a light to... Did I already pick up cast a light? I guess I did. Pestilent Mist, RL Decoy, Shield. Oh, and also there's someone else to talk to here that I nearly forgot about. Does she have anything new? I don't think her quest progresses at all, unless you give her...
In my home of... I would be... Although, to be honest, if I had a... terribly...
Yeah,
Have a pleasant journey.
I think if we don't give her any tomes, any braille tomes, she doesn't progress her quest. If I'm correct. I hope he's a pyromancer, because he would probably get used to the Great Swamp. Yep. Yeah, he's gonna have to learn. Where's this chuckle fuck? I'm not too bothered if he disappears and I don't get to talk to him. But if possible, I'd like to. Okay. One more place I'm gonna check, which is out here. Ooh. We just picked up a important item, by the way. Which, first of all, it looks like a vagina. When you use it, when people invade you, you can use this to make all of the enemies become hostile to them. Usually they're not. But yeah, the giant trees were also known as Watcher trees, and their seeds unmask invaders. When used effectively, these seeds will help counter dark spirits. It's the Trigussi. There you go, Eris. Beat you to it. Oh, we also picked up some wolf's blood swordgrass. That's good. Pale tongues. We'll need those for something else. Yeah, I'm looking for him, but I'm not seeing him anywhere. Maybe he went this way. No? What was that? Hello, Patches.
Sorry, friend. Be more careful. By the gods, curiosity is gonna kill you, kittens. Some places are better left alone, you know. Oh, sorry. Am I a tad too late?
So, we come up here, we start riding the elevator, and then he closes the door behind us and claims, oh, you know, I just arrived. I don't know how the door closed. But he's very obviously lying. He has already tried to kill us once through trickery. This must be another plot of his.
Have no fear. There's beauty in death. Besides, you're amongst your own. Plenty of company, right?
What?
Oh, no. By stripping every last trinket off your corpse.
And for his
You're
last
gonna
line,
make
he's
some
just
lucky customer very happy.
very to the point. Yes, he wants us to die, and then he'll loot our corpse.
Oh, but you.
So he's not a very good person, guys. I'm not sure if you knew that. But there is, thankfully, a way out. I think it's this way. And then we roll back. Yeah, and then over here. And then we drop down, yeah. And we get an Estus ring. And, these aren't just any bodies. These are the bodies of firekeepers, who you'll probably note are all women. Also, another fun little detail. You can see they all have black wax in their eyes. This is both because firekeepers are blind. They have to give up their eyesight, essentially, to better tend the flame, or I forget if it's really explained. But did I miss an item? Yes, I did. I'll have to go back and get that. I believe it's also a reference to Demon Souls, where the Maiden in Black had her eyes covered by wax as well. How is he going to loot your corpse if you respawn at the bonfire? Oh no. It's him. It's Ro. He can, especially early game, he is very dangerous. He can very quickly apply bleed to you, kill you, without really breaking a sweat. At this point, we've taken down, Firekeepers are into wax play. Hell yeah, dog! East-west shield. What the fuck? Where's he going? Weird. Anyways, I don't think I've shown up here before. Clearly not, because I have not picked up these items. Over there is an area we saw before, where a dog lies in wait. And there is another item hidden over there, as well as one here, a homeward bone. Oh, there it is. I was looking for that item. I forgot some of the items will spawn out there. But do. That's not a Nagamaki. No, it's an Uchigatana. a shield that belonged to Hawkwood, a deserter from the Undead Legion. So now we know why he was wearing their armor and spoke as if he knew them personally. He was a member that deserted. The unique swordsmanship of the Watchers does not normally allow for the use of shields. The unique swordsmanship of the Watchers would not allow such a shield, and Hawkwood's very possession of it was telltale of his defeat. And it allows us to parry, which our dagger already does. Not that I will, because I always forget parrying as a mechanic until it happens to me. I remember in Bloodborne because it also involves shooting someone, which is very funny. But when it comes to Dark Souls, I tend to forget that parrying is a thing. Anyways, we have basically done everything we need to here, except gone and talked to Patches. I need to go fucking do that real quick, and also grab the item I missed before I forget and wander off to never do it again. Gun parry for the win? Absolutely. And now this motherfucker is over here.
Ah, oh, you're alive. Now, hold your horses. Let's have a nice talk about this. I'll come clean.
Mm-hmm.
I did you wrong. I didn't mean it, though. Not one bit.
Oh, really?
You get these urges, running the business and all, and I hate myself for it. I do. You know what I mean. Terrible, really.
The checks.
But I can see you'll forgive me. You're alive, after all. And that's what counts, right?
Okay, so I can do something. For now, let's pretend to forgive him.
A wily second chance. I knew you'd understand.
Second chance. Right.
Heart of a lion. A model for the rest of us. A true friend. Forever.
Let's see if you have anything. And everything he sells is more expensive than it should be, by the way. So normally we can get a Ember for 2,500, but he sells them for 5,000.
Ah, I see you've met Greyrat. The slinking rodent. But he did me a good turn back in Lothric Dungeon. Doubtless I should do something about that little debt. Well, maybe not. Well, I can hardly believe he's still standing. Ah, that's that one.
It figures you'd know Greyrat. But unlike you, Greyrat is an honorable person.
What's happened, friend? Don't spit. I knew something was wrong. Now it's my turn. I'm unbreakable, Patches. No, like me. Rot in hell.
Bye. Oh, you little. Enough of your games.
Why me?
Because you're fat. And we can take his ashes, as well as the winged spear he has, and a unique ring that we could purchase from him. But I didn't want to, because fuck him. An old ring with a seal depicting a horse's hoof boosts kicking effect. This is a reference to the fact that in almost every game he appears in, he kicks you off of a cliff. Unbreakable Patches adored this ring and the feeling that it gave him when he kicked his marks into the depths of treacherous traps, but suffering no shortage of ridicule from his associates for relying so heavily on the tired old trick. Who's the sorrier, the horse who knows only to kick, or the fool who approaches the old beast without thought? Basically, laughing at people who still fall for his traps, which we did on purpose. But I guess, in a way, that still counts. So, we're going to go ahead and give Patch's ashes to the maiden.
Gracious, passing fine ash thou hast given. And awfully warm at that. Almost as if it had lived mere moments ago. Oh, forgive an old woman's idle praise.
You shut your mouth or you're next.
I'm sure an ashen one such as thee would never indulge such base contrivances.
Oh no, I fucking killed him. Oh, and I still have to pay 5,000 for it. You fucking rich. Whatever. And then we can also buy the horse hoof ring from her.
Ashen one.
Annoying. But I wanted to double check if I killed Patches if a NPC will still show up later, and they do. So that's cool. And now that we have a bunch of souls, I suppose his prices are fixed from beyond the grave. Fucking even in death he's robbing me.
Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
What shall we increase? Should we just increase our dex to fuck knows? We could. That could be fun. We also increase our stamina, which will let us spin more. Or we could do some in between of it. But we get quite a bit of stam once we get past 100. Let's do this.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Let's see, how many spins can we do now? 2, 3, still only 1. Damn, soon we're going to be able to do 2 combos in a row, and then we're going to be unbeatable. That's my plan for this character. Literally just spin to win. We will be unstoppable. Oh, also, since we have a few new souls, let's go check what we can transpose.
Aha, thou returned. So,
Happened upon any twisted souls. Let's see. Deep Soul required for the Deacons of the Deep. Fire Dark Soul Dregs, kind of useless. Boulder Heave, we need this Stray Demon Soul, meh. Black Serpent, Pyromancy discovered from the Abyss by High Lord Wolnir, that inspired the black arts of the Grave Wardens, release undulating black flames that trace the ground. Be it sorcery or pyromancy, all techniques that infringe on humanity lead to the same place. That is to say, they all seek a will of their own. crazy. Cleric's Candlestick we can also get from the Deacons of the Deep. It is a candlestick used as both a sword and a catalyst, used for worship by the Beacons. The Deacons. Deacons, under the guidance of Archdeacon MacDonald, became both clergymen and sorcerers. Hollow Slayer Greatsword, Volnir's Holy Sword. A holy sword eroded by the abyss. When Volnir fell to the abyss, he was gripped by a fear of true darkness and pleaded to the gods for the first time. This holy sword, together with 3 armlets stripped from the corpses of clerics, gave him some semblance of comfort. You know, before we broke those and fucking sent him packing into the darkness. And it has a big AoE explosion that we saw him do. Yeah, but none of this is very interesting, honestly. So I am going to go ahead and pop these souls like candy. Soul of a Demon. Volnir's Soul. Damn, dude, I can't believe Volnir's Soul is less than a demon. Get fucked, dude. Less than the Crystal Sage as well. We're probably at a point that we can do a fun fight.
Speak that. Very well, then take note.
Do that. Do we increase Dex? Let's do that.
Ashen one. So I'm Ashen.
Yes. Cool. Alright, so now we've done that, we also want to go back up to where Patch has locked us in. Actually, while we're at it, let's also take a look at the Estus ring that we picked up. Increase HP restored with Estus Flask. A green ring crafted from shards. Increase HP restored by Estus Flask. This ring was entrusted to a certain Firekeeper, but in the end, she never met her champion, and the ensuing tragic farce became a favorite tale of the masses. Damn. Sucks. I'm sure that that's all there is to that story. I'm sure we're not going to learn the tragic truth behind it. What's the button? It's L3, yeah, okay. Let me just line it up. And we get the Firekeeper outfit, just to really drive home that these are, in fact, Firekeepers. Alright, and then we peace out. And then we will continue our little journey. Where we have 2 cool things to check out. Actually, maybe a few more. Let's burn an Undead Bone Shard to upgrade our flask. And then we want to go to High Lord Volnir. And is everyone ready to take screenshots? The fucking part of the game that everyone is blown away by. The most gorgeous fucking part, anyways. Welcome to Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. A fucking beautiful location. And my permanent desktop background on my computer. Up there you can see something. Kind of hard to make out with all the fog and stuff, but whatever. But look at this fucking beautiful ass city. We got a big, long, sexy stone bridge going over there for us to enjoy the view. Let's go ahead and start walking. You know, these boots were made for it. I'm not wearing boots. Oh, God, that is beautiful. Bring a doll to be granted passage. Yeah. Just look at this architecture. Isn't it lovely? It'd be a real shame if fucking the thing from Berserk just kind of showed up and tried to fucking eat you while you were trying to... Ooh, fuck. Wouldn't it be a shame if fucking Tooth Dog showed up? You've heard of Snoop Dogg. Get ready for Tooth Dog, his much less appreciated cousin. He is feeling a little bit peckish. He's been hitting that bong and, oh no, he has the munchies. Berserk reference in a FromSoft game, right? Oh, what? What? What was that hitbox? Bong rip sound? Same, dude. It's what prongles are for. Mortician's Ashes. Umbral Ashes. Umbral, whatever the fuck it was. Whatever. Okay. I may be having a little bit of difficulty with them. That may be my heads up that I might be a little unprepared. Seeing as how my weapon doesn't... Have you considered not being so tasty? Never once. Jesus fuck. Also, it's like 10:30. I haven't taken a break yet. Yeah. When was your last sippy break? Ooh. Oh, hey, T-Rex. What's up? What's up? What's up? So how long have we been going? Well, about 2 hours. Ooh, I don't know if I want to do more than 2 hours and like 15 minutes. I mean, T-Rex just arrived, so I kind of want to keep going. Just got off work, and today was my last day of high school. Hey, congratulations! How does it feel now that you've completed your senior year? Do you feel free? Are you excited for more school? But now you have to pay exorbitant amounts for it. Choco milk and graham cracker time? Question mark. I, unfortunately, at this time, have neither. Also, hey, congrats. Yeah, but for real, graduating high school is awesome. I remember when I did, and it really did feel like a freaking boulder was lifted off of my back. You fucking whippersnapper. No, 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 no. Okay. Hold on, can I cheese this? I can abuse this. From him, we get the Pontiff's right eye. Kind of weird. Bewitched ring that Pontiff Sylvain bestowed upon his knights. Boosts attack so long as attacking persists. Honestly, I may want to use this at some point if I can get enough stamina to do my super spin for 2 combos. Knights who peer into the black orb are lured into battles of death, transformed into frenzied beasts. No wonder the Pontiff only provides these rings to those dispatched to foreign lands. And now we're starting to understand what happened to Vort/Bort. Speaking of Bort/Vort, I'm actually going to go visit him real quick. I've decided what I'm going to do with my remaining time.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then taken.
Acknowledgement. Let's see. Not that. Do we want more stam? Do we want more damage? More damage is probably going to behoove us right now. And we are going to travel all the way back to the starting location of the game where we fought the first boss. Because there is something really neat you can do. I think I'm strong enough at this point to do it. If not, oh well. And they shouldn't follow in there. Today has felt surreal. I'm sure. It's kind of, you've been in school for so long every single year that, like, now that it's kind of done, it feels like it essentially feels like you've gone from the kiddie pool to the ocean, or you went from a pool to an ocean, and it's like, oh fuck. Yeah, but enjoy that feeling of freedom. Uh, you're gonna get more of it and less of it as you go, but it's kind of an up and down road. But all I can really say is savor your freedom when you have it. Wish for it when you don't. I don't know. Fucking. I'm not really old enough to give genuine advice. It felt weird walking through the halls knowing it was one of the last times. Yeah.
What is wrong, unkindled one? Are you not a Lord Seeker? Head to the base of the high wall and seek the Lords of Cinder. Is this not the calling of your kind since ages past?
I mean, like, I could do that. However, I have had my first taste of blood after killing Patches, and I really don't like how you keep telling me what to do.
What a... My dear Prince Lothric.
Finally got a mic for gaming. I'm going to start streaming. Hell yeah. We turned out the lights. Oh! It's the worm lady. Meet one of the coolest bosses in the game. Just the way she moves. Timing is off on that. I have not fought her in a long time, so we're gonna see if I can get pick the timing up quickly or not. But this is the Dancer of the Boreal Valley, another Outrider knight like Vort. In fact, in Vort's soul's description, we learned that he was always nearby the Dancer. He was basically her loyal lapdog. So that explains where the Dancer was. You little fucking shit. Yeah, no, I couldn't even get it in time. Oh well. Dance, dance, dance. I don't really want to spend the time clearing out all of the little fuckers before getting in there. We're just going to have to keep putting points into stamina as we go. Fuck yo. Oh my god, how did I mess up that timing that bad? It may be time for me to call it, like, mentally, but I'm gonna give her one more try tonight. If I make this, awesome. If I don't, it's a cool little spoiler. You fuck off for, like, two seconds. Please. Believe in the spin! Ah, fuck. Nope. I could try equipping the Karthus ring that boosts your roll invincibility. That might be a good idea. She's already one-shotting me, so, like, fuck it, right? Just don't get hit. It's that simple. Invisispin. Also, can I... What else can I take off? Yeah. Is it 25%? Or is it 20% that gives you the super speed roll? I think this is the super fast roll. I think 25%. Oh no, man, I'm dead. Oh well. I'm gonna start with streaming Subnautica too. Hell yeah. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for tonight. It is 10:41. I think it's probably time to call it for now. Sounds cool as hell. Thank you guys for tuning in. We will pick up next time with Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed watching, maybe consider leaving a like, comment, subscribing, you know, the things you hear all the fucking time. And other than that, make sure to take care of your health, your mental health, all of that. That's what's really important. Good night. And T-Rex, let me know when you start streaming, and I'll see if I can catch a few. Good night. Bye-bye.